Hi everyone, I'm Ben Akimovic, Customer Success Manager here at the Shopworks. Welcome to the Workforce Management Podcast. My guest today is Ed Hogg, Managing Director of our sister company SolvedBy.Ai. In this episode we will discuss how AI and workforce management work together and the 10 biggest issue. And I'm particularly interested into that subject because I've been in workforce management for the best part of the last 10 years. AI has been around for just a couple of years now, or at least in our world. And there's a lot of discussions at the moment about, hey, Ben, what does AI, or what can AI do? How does it work? How does it work with my workforce management system? And I'm sure Ed will clarify a lot of those points for us. Ed.
Hey, Ben.
So Ed, let's start by you giving me a quick overview of, what is the relationship between an AI solution and a workforce management platform, and what part does each other play?
So, in a workforce management platform, there is an awful lot of data and an awful lot of logic. So you've got business logic, such as the mapping of stores, the areas, the departments, the roles within those stores. You've got rules around when people can take leave. You've got rules around the kind of processes that people have to do as to when you confirm things, and the kind of interaction that people have. Where AI sits is on top of that to support, to enhance, not replace managers, right? So you want to make sure that you have got the right person in the right place at the right time, always. In order to do that, you need to take data from the platform, you need to take the logic from the platform, you need to take the history from the platform, and you need to put that into the AIs, use the AIs to come up with an answer, and then send that back to the workforce management platform to allow people to be able to work better shift patterns, be working in ways which enhance sales, enhance revenue, reduce costs, while at the same time keeping customers happy.
I really like that approach of enhancing managers rather than replacing them, because that's, and I'm sure that comes up in a lot of the conversations that you've got with businesses around the country, that there's a lot of resistance about almost losing control over your workforce management if you let an AI engine take over for you. So it's not taking over, it's enhancing.
Yeah, I think it's, and it's not just AI as well, it's the data engineering, it's the robotic process, it's the AI in general, but with machine learning as well. So all of them kind of work together to make sure that you are enhancing, but it's never about trying to take over. We're not some general AI, we're a very bespoke, very focused solution when it comes to workforce management of solving one particular problem at any given time.
Cool, perfect. Well, glad to hear it. So one of the basic of workforce management is making sure that you've got the right people at the right place, the right time. So it's been a challenge for years, and in the current climate is even harder due to shortages in the available workforce management pool. So do you have any use cases that you can share with our listeners on how AI solves those issues?
So right person, right place, right time is our three kind of key products. So in order to work out who to put in the right place, you need to schedule them. In order to work out how many people you need to schedule for any given role, you need a demand curve. And in order to work out what your demand is, you need a forecast. So with regards to forecasting AI, you would take historical sales data, historical footfall data, and you would work out and predict what the future demand factor might be, whether that be how many people are going to walk into the store, how many people are going to come for a swim in your leisure centre, how many people are going to come to your football game, and then you convert those numbers into a required headcount, and you do that using the business logic that we were talking about beforehand, and then also historical patterns to make sure you are optimising for either improving service, reducing costs, or somewhere in between. And then once you've got your demand curve in the platform, you would then schedule those people automatically using an auto-scheduling tool. Ours is AI-powered, so it means it uses machine learning to cleverly search through the solution space rather than just using a brute force approach of searching all the space all the time.
Cool. So if I was to summarize you, what you're saying is you're capable of telling our customers or businesses how busy they're going to be, what kind of business they will have at any given time. You talked about leisure centers. I'd imagine that you would like to know, in the leisure center, if they would be busy in a cafe or if they need people at reception, or when they've got a pick in the pool, for example, or in terms of classes. Different businesses, different challenges, I'm sure. Thanks, Ed. So we talked about having the right people at the right place, right time. Is there any other use cases or big challenges that AI already solves, or you can foresee AI help businesses with in the future?
Yeah, so I think the first and most key one that we've talked about in a separate podcast in this series is retention. I think that using AI to automate a workforce is great, but what you need to do is to understand the reasons why people might be leaving your workforce and how to keep them, and therefore retention AI is obviously a powerful thing there. You can obviously add a lot of things on within scheduling itself, so you could add in specifically kind of task management, budget management, and then you can go to some of the other processes within workforce management, talking about automatically approving people's shift patterns, approving holiday automatically, allocating holiday for those that don't take it, and then making sure that you are allocating resource correctly. So if you have a pool of 100 traveling professionals, where should that pool of 100 traveling professionals go? And what should they be doing on a day-to-day basis? Should they be in central London, or should they be out in different parts of the country? And you can use AI to solve all those problems.
I'm absolutely excited by all this. I mean, I've mentioned in the introduction, businesses are talking more and more about AI, and I'm sure there's a big piece of education that is required. Can you tell me a bit more about the education piece?
Yeah, so I think that podcasts like this are great. People should listen to more of these kind of things. I think there's some great blog articles that we've posted on the SolvedBy.Ai website and on the Shotworks websites, which help people understand how AI and workforce management work together. I think that people can always continue to learn. There's some great courses out there from other sources such as Udemy. There's some great YouTube videos out there as well, which keep people learning about AI and keep understanding it. And if you ever need any help, you can always come speak to the guys at SolvedBy.Ai.
Amazing. Perfect. I mean, Ed, thank you very much for your time today and answering all my questions. Thanks to our listener for listening, and I hope you found the subject and the conversation interesting. And as Ed rightly pointed out, we've got more detailed article in our blog section, so please feel free to go and have a look. Thank you very much.